This is the Crowbar with Mission 03 of my Metal Gear Rising guide. This mission starts off immediately in combat, and if you've been following along with my guide, we've been getting all the collectibles. And the first enemy that rushes at you will have an arm that you need to chop off. You might need to reload a couple times to get it, but once you get it, you'll always have it. This is a pretty standard fight here. It's just against a bunch of basic guards. These policeman enemies, the only difference from the regular cyborgs is that they use little stun batons instead of swords. So these have a chance to stun you, but I don't believe they deal as much damage. Then after you take out those guys, you'll see a short little scene here, and then you will advance to the square here, and in this square you'll fight two Grods. These are just like the bosses from the last level, except they deal a little more damage and they have a little less health. But they can still be quite a challenge, and especially since there's two of them. The best way to deal with two of them is to kind of use one to block the shots of the other one. Kind of like what I'm doing here. Get one over in the corner and just stick behind him. Keep him in between you and the other Grod, so the other one's shots can't hit you. And getting the prompt to cut off their armor can be a little finicky. But their armor will still go blue and weaken, so you can Zandatsu it, even if you don't necessarily get the prompt. And if that happens, just go ahead and cut it, like what I'm doing right here. And it's the same effect. And really, best way to deal with these guys are kind of same as the last boss fight. Get them stunned, and then while they're stunned, just do as much damage as you possibly can. And there's a pretty good chance that after they're done being stunned, they'll just immediately get stunned again. And then what makes these guys different from the boss model is that they have nano paste. So you can slice open the little target and heal, unlike the boss fight. Now, right after this fight, two guys will jump over these barricades over here. One of them has an arm that you need to get. The guy I'm targeting here is the one that you do not need to kill, but if you kill him, it's easier to get the second one. This guy over here is the one that's got the arm you need to get. Then after you get the arm from him, you can circle around behind this barricade and you'll find a VR mission laptop.
He's been plotted based on data culled from various security systems. I took the liberty of adding a guidance device to your chassis to ensure you do not stray too far. Handy, eh?
Now, if you're fast, you can avoid having those two guys see you over here. You can also get up this way by walking up the stairs over on the other side of the square. But this gets you up to the landing. Head over here and open this chest, and then jump up on this glass canopy thing, and run down to the end, and you'll find a data storage unit.
Right. What's your status?
They trashed my car.
After you enter the building, you'll get a codec call from Boris, and now you have access to all of your old codec contacts again.
Like ours, yours.
So you can manually save and talk to Kevin. And, well, that's pretty much it, really.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, no.
And in this front little office here, behind this glass panel, you can find another VR mission. Yeah, nanopastes, I can't remember if I've mentioned this before, work like rations. If you have them equipped, you'll automatically be revived if you die. I haven't had them equipped in this playthrough yet, so I just did that right now. When you get into this office, you'll have a big fight against a couple of geckos and some mini geckos. It's not really that difficult. You've fought geckos quite a bit at this point. The mini geckos are always annoying in whatever fight they're put into, so just watch out for those guys, and you should be okay here. And as always, best way to take out geckos is bait them into doing their charge attack. You can run over there, and if you grab that 3D frame, those act as Rising's version of the girly magazines from the other Metal Gear Solid games. They distract guards. If you round the corner, over on this side here, you'll find another man in a box. And then if you round the other corner, what we want to do first is look in AR mode, and you can see that that guy there has an arm that we need to take off. However, getting that arm off is a real pain. He's in the middle of a bunch of other guys, and there's really no, like, easy way to do it because he's also a rocket launcher dude. So, he doesn't use a physical weapon, so it's kind of hard to angle yourself to get a good slash on his arm. I actually got really, really lucky here because I got this on my first try. On my other character, it took me about 15 minutes to get this arm off. So if you don't get it, just reload and try again until you get it. And the other enemies here aren't anything special.
I have all I need for a little surprise.
And once all those guys are dead, head in the elevator and hit the button, and that will take you up to the rooftops. And we'll continue the guide in the next video.